The Grand Tour, it was a good show. The Holy Trilogy stands as the inaugural episode of the Grand Tour, a British motoring series exclusively accessed on Amazon Video since its premiere on 17th of November 2016. The trio of Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond and James May, renowned for their collaboration on the BBC Two motoring programme Top Gear, reunites from a new venture. W. Trumpson managed the episode's production, while Andy Wilman, remember him? Previously, he was the executive producer of Top Gear. He became the executive producer once again. Clarkson's departure from the BBC resulted from an altercation with Top Gear producer in March 2015. Well, it made the Hammond man, Mr. Wilman, the legendary Wilman, to leave the show at the series' conclusion. And in 2015, the trio secured a deal with Amazon to produce the original series. Filming for the introduction and tent scenes occurred in Los Angeles, California in September 2016, with the episode that showcases the trio introducing new elements of the show and embarking on a film segment. During this segment, they journeyed into three supercars to the Algarve International Circuit in Portugal, where professional race car driver Jerome D'Ambroschi conducted lap times. Upon its release, the Holy Trilogy, the first episode of Grand Tour, received highly favourable reviews from critics who draw parallels between this episode and Top Gear in their assessments. It garnered nearly 2 million views in its opening weekend and later became accessible to non-Amazon Prime members for free viewing during Christmas 2016. Thank you, Amazon. Very cool. The Grand Tour is packed with diverse adventures and challenges, which is what made it so successful. Notably, segments include Celebrity Face-Off, featuring stars dying in horrific manners. I think someone died by accident, someone died in a parachute. You know what I mean. Then they started doing actual driving in the Jaguar F-Type, which is my dream car, by the way. It's my dream car before that, anyway. Vessels like the Beach Buggy Boys in Namibia and the Sea to Unsalted Sea, where they attempt to cross the Caspian Sea in modified vehicles, with comedic flares popping up. Whether celebrating Jaguar cars and jets, testing farm machinery up, down, around the farm, or exploring Detroit's automotive history in Motown Funk, a riff on the name Uptown Funk, or even Downtown Funk, who the fuck knows. The Grand Tour keeps audiences entertained with a mix of humour, challenges, and insightful commentary on the world of cars. So, to me, this show was saving grace. New Top Gear was the dog shite. It was pretty bad to say the least, even as a 16-year-old, not 16-year-old, 14, 13-year-old, I could tell it was awful. Even KSI couldn't save it. Around this time, I stopped watching normal TV for a couple of years, and I don't trust iPlayer. It's got a very dodgy data collection system. Trust me, you don't want to fuck with it. But anyway, this meant I could not watch actual old Top Gear until the Grand Tour came out. So it's perfect. I've already mentioned the show and some of the nets they have, but they also made a time game. It was definitely something. The Grand Tour game was something else, let me tell you. For a tenner, a fucking tenner. You had about 60 hours of content if you played later on. It was a great game. I originally played through it on Twitch. I may have got a copyright strike, I may not. Amazon's a bit weird about it. It's a whole hullabaloo, but anyway. The Grand Tour game is an episodic racing game developed by Amazon Game Studios, which was inspired by the TV show, featuring seamless integration with the TV show. For instance, you could watch the show and then play it. The game follows an episodic format similar to the actual show, allowing players to experience the challenges and races from the episodes that are released that week. It was brilliant. It was fun, to say the least. It was fun. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. Anyway, it's probably halfway into the video, so let's talk about the ending of Season 3, the actual point of this video. The episode's called Funeral for a Ford, or as I call it, Funeral for a Friend. It's a great show, and it ended the way we knew it worked, ended, not the actual show, but the way we knew itself had ended. For instance, let's let Clarkson just carry this bit for now.
It's very sad, and it's not the only British motoring institution that's coming to an end. We are. This is not just the last in the series. I mean, sorry, it's the show as you know it is actually ending with, you know, the track, audience, us three, and really badly fitting jackets every week. This is the last one.
It is, and it's sad, but we have been doing it together for 17 years.
16.
Okay, you were late.
Sorry.
But nevertheless, we do feel the time has come to move on.
Yeah. The problem for us is we can't make an announcement as momentous as that and then just walk out of the tent, can we?
No, we can't. So we've actually put together a montage of some of the things we've done, not just at Amazon, but also with our previous employers at the BBC. Here it is.
Bro is crying. Look at him. I'm not crying, I swear he is. Yeah, no, he's crying, I swear I'm not crying. But yeah, at the end of the episode marked the final for what they do of the Grand Tour before it changed to exclusively specials. Launching in, I think that's the next year with Wilman, where they had boats. Car show, but with boats. The way the episode worked was after the film about the Ford, we went back to the tent. We were met by Clarkson being teary. At first, you would think it was the Ford film. Everyone goes on about that car, but it must have been used as a metaphor, an analogy for the show itself. But it soon becomes clear that the Grand Tour is as it was, no more. They changed it, and it's still good. The tent and the track are going, and the audience went, at this point, it seemed like it's the end of the road for the trio. After dropping a massive bombshell, an extensive montage is played from their 16 years together. You have to remember, we don't talk about Jason. We don't talk about him. I don't know who he was, but we don't talk about him. Which is why I may replace him. He was late, but anyway. It's a nice touch that they were able to use footage from the BBC as well. If you consider the terms that, whoever CXM were, they left them on bad terms, but anyway. Watching all that footage brought a sizable lump to my throat as I grew up watching Top Gear, and in fact, I still watch it. I still go back and watch it now to watch the old Hammond, Clarkson, and James. I'm not into James or anything like that. I don't know why I say it like that. And I just like it's so full of emotion. It's a good show. Ended before the heyday. Some people simply wouldn't comprehend these things, as after all, this is a TV show, but not for me. It's so much more. It's like spending time with the mates that you have. You all have an inner circle. It's like spending time with them. Then it's broadcasting and you get paid money, but at the end of the day, you're just spending time with mates. They're having a laugh. There must have been some stupid things that you've done. Imagine that was a job with your friends. You would love that. Don't lie. Thankfully, this is not the end. Although the Grand Tour, as we know it, is dead, the trio have continued with specials, which is a bit of a change. But yeah, you can see why I love this, and that's the ending. It works incredibly well. And you know damn well anyone who's watched the shows over the years will agree. And that's what makes the ending good. The years of build up, the ending is so good. Even if the show continued in a way. Thank you for watching.